How long have you been weightlifting?
I've been lifting weights since I was 19.
And how old are you now?
28.
28. So,
Yep.
so a few years.
Yeah.
And when did you do your first competition?
I did my first competition at 21.
21?
I was 21 years old. It was probably the most fun experience I've ever had. Even though it was just my first competition, I was a lightweight and I won my class, but I didn't win the overall. But
it's tough for a lightweight to win overall.
Oh yeah. And I was just starting out, but it really was fun, not because of that. It was fun because of the process. I just enjoyed the process, and I just it was, I think with most people's first show that they compete in, it's really just about having fun with it.
Mm-hmm. And the bodybuilding community, outside of the competition, you're supportive of one another, correct?
Oh yeah, like it.
Yeah. So what you see on stage with the pose off and people pushing and getting in front of one another, way different than your mentality in the gym.
Oh yeah, that I actually love that, because before, and even in some of like right now, I'm at like a national level, so I'm doing national shows. But I think backstage, even though you're with everyone that is there to win, they're there because they put everything into it, and they're there to win. Like the guy in front of you in line, ready to go on stage, the guy behind you, they're ready to beat you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, back there, we're joking around, we're having fun, like
helping each other get a pump.
Yeah. Like one guy will hold a band while I'm there like curling, and then I'll hold the band for him. And if I don't have anything to carb up on, someone might like hand me like a rice cake and be like, here, go ahead.
And the main reason I wanted to bring this up is because he's a competitor, but even in competition, he's working with his competitors.
Yes.
And everybody knows one of the purposes of my videos, my company is Healthy Homestyle Inc. I'm a realtor. I sell homes, but I also work together with other realtors.
Yes.
And the people that I talk to need to have that teamwork mentality, even with their competition, because iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
And it just, when you get more helping somebody else than you do just doing stuff on your own.
Yes.
And I work out here at the Anytime Fitness in Cantonment, and I get to watch Barrett training other people. I also get to watch him train himself. I follow him on his social media. What's your Instagram?
It's B had gains. So B, like my first name.
B is a Bravo.
Yep, and then HAD, half of my last name, and then Gains with a Z, because it's trendy.
That's right. It sounds better with a Z than a S.
Yeah.
Because he's not a snake.
Yeah, because I'm not a snake.
He's a wizard in the gym.
the wizard trainer.
That's right. And so, education-wise, what's your certification?
So I got my certification through ISSA, the International Sports Science Association.
Okay, all right.
Which
is a world-renowned association. It's not an internet-based certification that you can pay $75, answer 10 questions, and be certified. You actually have to do coursework for this. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Not just any Joe Schmo or Jane Schmain off the street can get ISA. You have to. Yeah, it's. You have to know your anatomy and physiology.
Yeah, it's difficult when you're first getting certified. Like renewing with it, it's you kind of just everything's like repetitive. But when you're first getting your certification, there's a lot of things you don't know that are in the course that you learn. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's helpful. I mean,
and it's important to point out that through the ISAA, it's not a bodybuilding certification.
Oh, no,
it is a
no.
personal training certification.
Yes.
It is to help him coach individuals or small groups to healthier lifestyles.
Yes.
And let's do this real quick. We're going to flip the camera around, and Barrett and I are going to take you out and just kind of give you a quick tour of the gym.
Yeah, real quick. I did want to mention, before I became a bodybuilder, I was actually a boxer.
That's right. We talked about that. Yeah.
And as a boxer, you know, I was focusing a little bit more, and I was still lifting weights, but I was focusing a little bit more on cardiovascular performance and health. I did a lot of running, long distance running, sprints. There's tons of cardiovascular training in boxing, as far as hitting the bag, sparring, and I'm very, very big on that. I know you'll see a lot of, or hear a lot of gym bros. They'll say that, you know, they like to say, oh, I'm not doing cardio, I'm gonna lose my gains, this and that, and I still do cardio to this day. And honestly, that's something I think people need to keep in their protocol, not only just for heart health, which is extremely important, but it just keeps the metabolism going and it helps you recover more. Like, that's a big one. And I feel like people kind of will associate bodybuilders with not doing cardio. So that's the only reason why I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. Well, because cardiovascular, lungs and heart. And that, you know, without blood circulation and oxygen getting into the blood, feeding the muscles, you can't do bodybuilding. You can't do any short-term or long-term endurance activity.
No.
And and something else about the bodybuilding and the boxing lifestyle, along with the personal training. So all three of them are predominantly, when you are out on stage, and by stage, in the boxing ring, on the bodybuilding stage, you're out there by yourself, but in the background, it took a team to get you there.
Yes.
And so that whole team aspect, and again, I got to relate that back into real estate. When I'm out there talking with people, it's me talking with them, but behind me, I have a team.
Yes.
And that's where my tie-in to fitness comes as well. Because when I'm in the gym, I'm working on myself, but I got a team. I get cues from Barrett, from my other strength coach, from some of the other trainers here, and Barrett doesn't get mad when I ask somebody else a question. They don't get mad when I say, "Hey, I was talking with Barrett about this." You know, it's a team aspect. It's not, you know, Barrett isn't here just for him, and he knows that he's not the I know everything type deal.
No.
If there's something that comes up, Barrett has no problem researching it, whether it's through the ISSA, whether it's talking to fellow trainers, whether it's talking to, you know, a management problem. You know, the owners of the gym are very forthcoming, and, you know, we'll answer questions. So